All right, hello everybody. Currently 2:25. Quick update, really quick. Going to be looking at the weather situation. Take a look at the radar right now. Not a lot going on out there. Let me make sure that that's actually loaded up correctly. Haven't got anything set up in the background there, so there we go. Take a look at radar. Not a lot going on in our area. However, there was a discussion that we could get some thunderstorm development here in this area here within the next probably hour or two. It's really going to depend on if we get the development. If we do, there is a threat that some of them could produce some hail, some gusty winds, heavy rainfall. Low threat of some of them becoming severe. Wanted to pass that along as well. There was a mesoscale discussion out for northeast Alabama and portions of Tennessee. Some of the storms could produce some hail, gusty winds, and heavy rainfall, but not seeing any development yet. We'll keep an eye on it. The development we do see is up in Tennessee area, northeast of Winchester, and just a bunch of scattered stuff out there today. Not what we were seeing on the radar yesterday. According to what we were seeing, yesterday's outlooks was showing a lot of heavier rain today, and it looks like the only stuff we have moved through early this morning. I know it was around probably 3 o'clock. I got woke up by thunder. That was about all that I seen out there. Other than that, it's been sunny and warm outside today. So let's get right into it and take a look. Let me get this off. It's probably going to take me just a minute to set things up, so bear with me. This was going to be something quick. Let's open it up here. Okay, so you're going to see it as I see it. So let's take a look at the models. I know a big tornado outbreak going on out to the west, which is going to be out in Oklahoma. They got some really nasty stuff going on out there, out in Oklahoma. High risk out there for today. Let's take a look at the Oklahoma area out there. Now, that's a really significant day for Oklahoma out there. Threats of large hail, tornadoes, damaging winds, some long track tornadoes out there today. So really nasty, severe weather event out there today in Oklahoma. Hope all the storm chasers are safe. A rare PDS tornado watch has been issued for that area, particularly dangerous situation. Very rare. You don't hear many of them. Also a high risk in place out for Oklahoma today. So those out in Oklahoma, you guys be careful out there. This is not, if you're a new storm chaser, this is not something you guys really need to be dealing with. You don't need to be out in that because this is a dangerous situation, very dangerous. There's going to be some big tornadoes out there. So if you're new at this, I would probably ride it out till the next one. Leave this one to the bigger guys because not only that, but the traffic's going to be crazy out there. You can cause a pretty bad situation there, not knowing what you're doing and being out in that. So be careful out there. As for today, looking at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook, Monday the 6th, marginal risk of severe thunderstorms. So they have went ahead and included us in that. A marginal risk of severe thunderstorms today. Primary threats look like they will be, of course, tornado threat. It's staying over northeast Alabama. Low 2% risk of a tornado over here. That's something we're going to keep an eye on all that throughout today. Very low 2% tornado risk, mainly over in Tennessee, parts of northern Georgia, and northeast Alabama. Hail threat. There is a hail threat. Very low, 2% risk of hail for today. Damaging winds, 2% risk. So something we need to keep an eye on today. So make sure you got a way to stay weather aware. You've received warnings and all that stuff. Now, we'll move on just a bit. We'll get on into day 3 categorical outlook. That is valid from Wednesday to Thursday. So looks like overnight Wednesday into Thursday, we're going to have some more. So keep in mind, also, there'll be a threat for some severe thunderstorms tomorrow, too. We'll back that up and take a look at that here in a minute. Make sure I looked at that graphic correctly. But we do have a threat, and there is a possibility that this enhanced risk gets extended further southeast. That is something I've heard discussions going on about. But right now, all we got is a level 2, slight risk of severe thunderstorms, all of North Alabama, Wednesday evening, overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. Primary threats of that will be large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes, and we'll actually check that graphic out a little bit more here in a minute. So let me take a look at this again. I want to double check everything here. Okay, so yes, Tuesday. We do have an outlook for Tuesday, and I did skip that outlook. Another risk of severe thunderstorms on Tuesday. I didn't mean to do that. We'll look at the tornado threat for Tuesday. Looks like there's really no tornado threat in our area for Tuesday. We got a better risk for that today, which is only 2%. We got a hail threat, some quarter-size hail possible, and damaging winds, low threat, 2%. Risk of that. So let's take a look at the models here, see what they're showing. Take a look at the high resolution rapid refresh that I like to use a lot. So let's run this thing out and take a look at what we got. And I do have a cold from all these allergies, so I do apologize. So, I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of activity at all today. I mean, it really looks like it all stays north of us where it's at right now. But we still can't rule out a few discrete developments, like, right from right now on into the evening. Not seeing a lot. Monday's run, moving on through, still not seeing anything here. Moving on to Tuesday, not seeing a lot on Tuesday either. Some pop-up stuff. I am starting to see some pop-up stuff on Tuesday. We'll run it on out. And as we get closer to Wednesday, got a few pop-up stuff on Tuesday, of course, not a lot. Little line will come through here, and then the model kind of runs out right there. So let me adjust that model a little bit. Maybe it'll load up a little better with that second one. Okay, let's get all the way back into Tuesday and into Wednesday. I don't know if it'll let me run it out that far. Oh, yes, it actually will let me run it out that far. Okay, so we will have the threat of some severe weather on Tuesday. We'll go on into Wednesday if it'll let me, which it doesn't look like it's going to let me. So let's change that model over to another one that runs a little bit further out. Let's get back to Tuesday. Okay, Wednesday, of course, not showing a lot. I don't really like that model that well. Okay, so Wednesday, then going into Thursday. Okay, there's our big line. So it looks like this stuff's going to come in late overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning for northeast Alabama. Let's take a look at some of the perimeters, and I'm going to do the high-resolution rapid refresh with that. Of course, we have those little cells just to the north, not seeing anything coming here just yet. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the models here. So looking at our wind shear, I mean, we do have some decent shear over in Tennessee. Further north in Jackson County, not so much here in southwestern DeKalb County, but a little bit more further northeast, some wind shear. All that looks like it moves out pretty quick. We start to get some of that wind shear back on Tuesday, of course, a lot of it out west. And then we start, as we get on to Wednesday, overnight Wednesday, we start to get that wind shear picking up pretty decent. So we will definitely have a damaging wind threat. So something we'll just have to keep an eye on. The models are really not showing a lot of, information at the moment. That is due to it being, a few days out. So the worst is west of us, of course. You can really see those oranges and different colors showing up there. And it looks like it just kind of, well, no, it tries to fire back up again. Look at that. So, overnight Wednesday into Thursday, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at the tornado, significant tornado perimeter. For today, there's some energy there, very weak, extremely weak energy there for today. Tuesday, some very weak energy in place again. And there's that energy to the west of us starting to make its way here. We're going to get that next system coming in Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And there's some decent energy there to the northwest. Northwest portion there, I would not doubt if we don't end up seeing northwestern portions of Alabama and that enhanced risk due to the energy here. That's decent energy there over in Tennessee, northeastern Mississippi, even northern Mississippi, northwest Alabama. There's a little bit that tries to come into northeast Alabama, but looks like the heaviest, the tornado-wise, was in northwest Alabama. Then we get on into Wednesday night late and into Thursday morning. and all that weakens down a good bit. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on this for sure. These models will change a lot, so be ready. Keep that in mind. They will change a lot as we get on into the time period of that. Let's take a look. There's another model I wanted to look at if I can find it. And I don't believe it was that one. Let's see take a look at the lightning intensity, what we expect. I'm not seeing nothing right now. To the north of us later on, we get some of that into Tuesday. And then, yeah, we get some cells coming in here that's producing some decent lightning Tuesday and into Wednesday, and then all that pretty much pushes on out of here. So let's look at the CPC outlook again. We did look at it yesterday. It's the same as it was yesterday. We do expect a big cool off between Saturday the 11th to Wednesday the 15th. Excuse me. And it's going to be well below average temperature. So it's going to cool off a good bit. Still model same thing for the 8 through 14 day. Below average for temperatures. It's going to get pretty cool. Not freezing, but cool. Precipitation probability is showing below average for rainfall between the 6 through 10 day outlook, and then the 8 through 14 day moving forward a bit. That's the Monday the 13th to Sunday the 19th. We have 50-50, maybe some rain, maybe not. Let's look at the temperatures out there. The ECMWF is a really good model for looking at temperature outlooks. Let's take a look at that. Of course, get a model forecast loop here would help out a little bit. So looks like we get to about a high of 82 degrees today, which we're almost there now. So looks like some areas get in between, I'm going to say 80, 82 degrees. A little bit cooler up north. Looks like overnight, looks like we get down to about 69, warm back up again tomorrow to about 82, same as today. Cools off, warms up on Wednesday, high of 83, but looks like that pocket there is about 79 degrees here in DeKalb County, so a little bit cooler up here. Going into Thursday, high of 82 on Thursday expected, lows in the 60s, and we have that system coming in, as you can see. That system is going to bring us some strong to severe thunderstorms Wednesday and Thursday. Of course, there it finally moves on through, brings a little bit of cooler air to the area. Saturday looks like, I believe that's going to be at, take a look at that time there. It's going to be at 6 or 7 a.m. right in there. 57 degrees, so we do cool off a little bit. Looks like high was around 73 for Saturday. A good little cool off with this air mass coming in here. And we warm back up next week before an even bigger blast of cooler air comes in. Get myself in order here. Let's see, that is 0516. No, that is actually the official, cooler air mass that starts to come in there. Take a look at another model real quick, give me a better idea of that. Oh, my goodness, there was a model somewhere I was going to look at, but sometimes I get a little bit confused. There's so many of them. Okay, well, none of those are helpful at the moment. Temperature, height, wind. I believe that's what I'm looking for here. Okay, and there's our cooler air mass coming in. That's actually showing you the temperature changes. We got that warmer air mass in place here, and then we get that cooler air mass from the north starting to come in. And it looks like it takes over around the 11th, which is Saturday the 11th. So we start to cool off of that. So yeah, well below average temperatures. Looks like it does warm back up eventually. around the 16th. Just a little bit of a warm up, and then cools off again. Another cool off around the 16th. The air mass dips a little bit further south, so definitely got some cooler air coming in. We'll take a look at the computer models, or not computer models, but the radar again before we do get ready to wrap things up. But yeah, hopefully you guys were seeing that correctly and not, because I keep forgetting you guys don't see it as I see it because the chat is a little bit offset there. Now there is some more information I do got to share before we wrap it up here, and this is what I was officially wanting to share anyway. I got kind of sidetracked there. Okay, so we have that threat of some, thunderstorms overnight as well, about a 40% chance. Tomorrow, about a 50% chance, high of 83. Now, here's what we're talking about, these severe thunderstorms Tuesday. So this is the timing for Tuesday's severe thunderstorm, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Looks like northeast Alabama. Comes in later on in the evening overnight. Possible Tuesday afternoon and early evening. Confidence and timing medium, meaning they've got a decent amount of confidence it's going to come in around the time listed here, but it could change a bit. All of North Alabama, large hail, low confidence, damaging winds, low confidence, heavy rain, low confidence. Excuse me. Severe weather potential for Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Again, this will be later on in the night into Thursday morning. Make sure y'all are seeing it as I'm seeing it. Level 2. This could upgrade. I do believe Northwest Alabama will upgrade. We'll just have to see if that happens. A complex of strong to severe thunderstorms is expected to move from northwest to southeast. Actions you could take, make sure you got a nearby sturdy shelter, an indoor shelter, outdoor plans to stay weather aware if you're outdoors, multiple ways to receive warnings. Looks like they come in after midnight and a Thursday morning. Large hail, damaging winds, and the mention of tornadoes are also possible. And flooding may also become a concern. So make sure you have multiple ways to receive warnings, because this is an evolving event, something we're going to keep an eye on. But I do believe Northwest Alabama may go under that enhanced risk. It may not go this far east, but then again, it may. I did see some energy with the tornado outlook there. Forgot what the model was called, but I did see some energy try to come here. In our area, but not a lot. The big bulk of the energy was over Northwest Alabama, and I believe that's probably where that enhanced risk may extend. Either way, don't pay so much, attention to the colors as you do the threat. So, that being said, let's look at the chat, get ready to wrap it up here. I got a lot to do today, so we're going to try to wrap it up. And let's move to the comments here. Man, that pollen's killing me out there. I tell you what, it is awful out there. So let's get ready to wrap things up here. At 2:43, it is 79 degrees out. Winds are out of the south at 4 miles per hour. Hello, Shelby Watts. Nathaniel, hope you're doing well, man. I talked to you just a little bit. Hope you're doing well. B.A. Shane, appreciate you watching. Nathaniel, again. This will be 19 in July. Man, time flies. I tell you what, I'm about to be 29 in November. Good grief. Already almost 30. Good morning, Mike. Hope you're doing well. It sounds like you've been busy. Very busy. Yeah, Wednesday will be the worst day. The timing and confidence over in your area, Chris, is going to be during the daytime. It will come in the evening hours, but for northeast Alabama, it looks like it comes in later, as it always does, between 6 and 8 o'clock. So we'll keep an eye on it. Timing will change a good bit. We'll keep updated with you there as well. Shelby, hello. Thomas, hello. Hope you're doing well, brother. I haven't talked to you in a bit. I seen you call, but I was getting a live stream set up there. Chat's kind of being goofy on me here. Anything past Wednesday? Honestly, let me take a look real quick and I'll go back and look. Okay. Okay, so bear with me. I know my music is just officially stopped, which it usually does. I usually have signed off by now. It seems like it reset. There we go. Okay, so looking pretty stormy. You know, there is daily chances of rain for our area. Now, if you're going to the beach, I don't know what it's going to be doing down there. But I can tell you up here, it looks like a 40% chance of rain and thunderstorms in the morning on Thursday, of course. And then we start to get a little bit of sunshine out there, highs 84. We cool off as that cool front moves on through. Friday looks to be sunny, a few clouds, 30% chance of showers, high of 78. Saturday, 20% chance of showers overall, some clouds, mix of sunshine, high 74 degrees. So, hope that helps out a little bit. We do get a little cool off after Thursday, of course, with this cool front coming through. So with that being said, hope that answers your question. Be safe out there. God bless. Take care. I'm going to get off of here and hopefully do some storm chasing Wednesday. I hope. Maybe some before then. So take care, and I'm going to get out of here. Have a great one. 2:46 p.m. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining.